hello, hi, and welcome! Let me swap over here to the video game. There we go. How is everybody doing today? I hope you're all doing fantastic. Today will be a shorter stream because they're doing maintenance on the power lines, and so for a while I won't have any electricity. Alright, that's right, we logged out right here. I say logged out, we saved and we quit right in front of Hulkenberg so that we can talk with Hulkenberg today. Wonderful.
Hail.
Let's hang out with her.
The truth is,
Cope with such burdens? If I was you, I would get some exercise, yeah. You are not Hulkenberg for nothing. Yeah.
all right.
We can spar with Hulkenberg.
All right.
Let's see it. Let's see how this goes. Oh my gosh. I apologize. That's apologize in Spanish. Trust me. It's nostalgic. Yep. Comrade of mine in the dark, and spar with him until our hands were calloused and blistered.
Certainly.
We never did see who was the better. He sounds like a worthy opponent. Nice. I got the mag. At least it's just mag, so that if I get it wrong, I don't feel too bad. Swore we'd become royal knights worthy of the title and rise to the heights of the order. We would be heroes.
Surely you jest.
Surely you jest. Oh my lord, is that him?
Rotan?
Rodanth. Speak of the devil, then. Who's this pup?
Nice to meet you.
That's not at all what it had me say. I was responding to the pup accusations. You're not beating the pup accusations. What do you mean? Taken aback, you indulge in the company of this elder brat. You, a once proud member of the knighthood. Why does that strike you so? Suppose like attracts like, the dirt suits fallen knight.
You.
What? What an asshole, Hulkenberg.
What?
Yes.
Mm. And you clearly have already given up on pulling yourself any higher.
Whoops.
How dare. No need, I have nothing more to say. You disappoint me, Hulkenberg. Wow. Well, fuck that guy.
Sorry.
One spoke with more kindness than scorn. You cannot lose sight of our priorities. You are correct, Hulkenberg. For we know more than he. And just like that, we are rank 2.
I have not the luxury of regret.
Oh. That's actually a nice little skill.
Pardon me.
You know that fellow that just left? Merely an old friend? Don't say well, see you around.
Very well. Yes.
100 drills or 1,000 swings. Twill take an unsparing regimen indeed to purge this distraction. Yeah, now she's really distracted. 450 mag from that. That's not bad. I guess it's nice, like, getting mag when you're not doing anything else that's important. So let's go check out some places at night.
Say, that reminds me.
Yeah, let's check the town activities, see what we can actually do at night.
Hey, remember?
There's an old man who seemed really happy to see me. He said he feels a connection with fairies or something. His story has me pretty curious, so there's something serious about it. You can use it to increase your imagination if you talk to him. Oh.
What now? All right.
What did everyone do here at night? Does it say? Most people just spend time in town. Apparently there's like a nighttime supporter or something? I don't know how you do that. But it seems as if you can spend the night actually doing something, which is cool.
All right then.
We might do that. But first, let's just check out that shop again. Just to see if there's anything else interesting here. If not, we'll probably spend our time leveling up one of our
Say there.
virtues. Can I sell anything? I can actually sell a little bit. Buy. Okay. And these are just types of damage. Sheesh. Yeah, this is really good. Able to perform 2 consecutive actions. Actions use turn icons as normal. That's not too bad. I could see that being good, but then these all just prevent different statuses. I guess it's fine. The most useful thing I think that they sell, that person right now, to me, is probably those damage consumables.
What is it?
Okay, well, let me check my virtues really quick. I want to see what we're actually close to leveling, maybe? Tolerance and imagination just a little bit. Might do to level up tolerance to like level 2 or something, since this guy's right here.
Oh. I see.
Hmm.
Fair enough.
Wait, doesn't someone else also level up tolerance? It's like at the honeybee, right? Doing work for the lady levels up tolerance, does it not? Can I even... Yeah, I can do work for you. Yes. This also does tolerance.
Amazing. What is it?
So let's quickly go to this, yeah, this like street market, because last time one of the things we got was the intel to be able to get that herb that we need, wherever that guy is. I think he's on the other side, over here.
That damned Louise.
What do you have to say?
Very nice.
Oh.
Let's not.
Is that all you've got?
Yeah, let's not do that. Not that guy. Where was the guy
All
at?
right then.
He's around here somewhere, I think. What does that do? Improve my health a little.
I'm off.
How much was it? 95? Why not?
Thanks.
I just want to see what it does. Blue cheese?
What now?
Increases my health a little? Is that like base health or? Okay, yeah, it just restores your health a bit.
The Grand Cathedral. Why?
That lady was... those items. Was it you? I think it was you, right? You know, Grius? Yes, and now... we will take 4 for 500.
Thanks.
The red grass is a little bit more annoying to come by,
There.
Can we talk?
Thanks.
so I'll buy more of those. Okay, and then I think we'll go to the honeybee.
Let's go.
To make some of that. Mostly just to see what it does, because if it gives us MP back, that'd be really good. Yeah.
You're a big help.
Let's hope this also increases our tolerance.
Next up is...
I think it should.
Oh, right.
Make a few tweaks to the dish while we're at it. No, we should stick to the recipe.
Exactly. You did it.
So I think she definitely knows what the hell she's doing. Okay, nice. That did increase our tolerance, actually by a lot, too. Perfect. And now I'll be able to get to see what that does. So that's a good way of increasing tolerance, and also getting something out of it.
Draws nearer.
Anytime I can, I think I'm gonna try making it. If it's really good. If it's kind of whatever, then I'm not gonna bother. Corpses was discovered in the Tradia Desert.
Right.
Yeah, that was one of the places we have to go, right? We're gonna try picking up those dungeon things too. Am I really fine with this? Yeah, Stroll. Something's on his mind, so maybe we'll go do that.
What now?
But first, let's check to see what our meal does for us. If anything. Do we have it here? Here it is. Restores 400 HP and cures burn if we stick to that recipe. That's kind of a crazy healing item,
The truth is,
but probably not the most important thing. If we talk to Gallica... we can increase Stroll's rank. I think that's the better option here. We should go see what he needs. We should increase our follower ranks and our virtues while we can. And then when there's nothing really else to do during the day, we should probably go and get that other stuff taken care of, like the last couple days that we have. So that we get those side quests done. Can't get used to all the glamour, though. Yeah, it's pretty busy. In Halia, the town I grew up, you can hear a pin drop by comparison.
But that's... Huh?
It's running off. Someone's calling to him. Rangif! Is it you? Is that truly you? You made it out safely. Master Leon. Leon, my goodness. Oh, look how you've grown.
Hold on. Truth is...
Aw, he was like a servant to his house. Okay. House still stood. Never imagined I'd see him again, much less here.
However...
Stroll, you can't just say that he's old and disheveled like that.
That's...
Yeah.
Wow.
Goodness, more than I could ask for. Always said you got your heart from your parents.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got to find a way to help.
I see.
A Marquise, you say? Ooh. We shall try and arrange a homeless shelter. Evil days 7 years ago, my parents acted to save as many as they could. Yeah,
definitely.
during the disaster of his, like, home village. His hometown.
Sure, but
We can probably set him straight.
you know,
He's surprised that I'm coming with him. Rather you not have to add my personal woes to that. That's what friends do.
you. Thanks.
I got a lot of mag from that. I chose the right answers. Rank 2 with Stroll.
I feel more
That gets
courageous
us reduced the cost of studying warrior lineage. Good, good, good. That's really good. And when Stroll attacks a human-type monster, critical rate increases. That's great. Really, really good.
Huh. Let's head back.
And then we can make another Red Rospido and try, like, changing the recipe. We got, like, 1,400 mag from that. Sheesh. You actually do get a lot of mag.
What is amazing?
Yeah. You're
So now we're going to try changing the recipe. I do want to know what that does. If it allows us every single time. So sticking to the recipe gave us 400 and burn. I'm going to let Gallica do something. She can do whatever she wants. Some milk, some fruit peel for citrus zest, some fish eyes for Jesus, Gallica.
Kinda weird.
Does she even know how to cook? Ha!
All right.
That did not give me much tolerance. But I still got the red grass roasted Bordeaux. So don't let Gallica cook, is
Time
what I've
marches
learned
on,
from
and
this.
the age of a new king draws nearer.
So if nobody wants to hang out with me today, then we'll just take everyone to one of the side quest dungeons, I think. If I can't rank up anyone's thing. Okay. Can't rank anyone up. Not to do but wait, okay. That's all I can do with them.
What now?
Yeah, so a lot of people, it looks like, actually went and either spent time with somebody or went to a labyrinth, which I think is what we're going to do here. If I can find where I actually need to go. We can go to, like, the tavern, right? I'm just trying to find where the,
Let's go.
yeah, fast travel point is to that place. Okay.
Now, how did I wind up here? What now?
So what level are we?
What now?
Party. We are like in our 17s. Okay.
But
That Minotaur boss then is only a few levels ahead of us.
hey,
So I actually think we want to go back to that place.
we could fulfill it.
clock's tick. It's your call.
Because that
Great.
will complete a side quest rather than, or like a proper side quest rather than just like the bounty.
The party at last destroyed the party.
And we should be able to just like auto kill a bunch of those enemies that actually...
When
Come on.
My thanks.
just fluff text. We might actually be able to just straight up kill them.
Let's go.
Which would be good. Oh, I forgot that they actually don't like staves. That's fine. Let's check and see really quick. So, like, these guys...
We got this.
Yeah, they're green now.
What now?
Do I want to sit on Mage, or do I want to sit on Seeker? I guess I want to sit on Mage. But just because they aggro real hard for that, I'm gonna go Seeker, I think. It's probably easier to fight them, too.
Just a bunch of weak ones. We should be fine.
I wonder if I didn't have to go all the way around like this.
No problem. I'd say we're evenly matched.
Okay, these level 16 ones still pose somewhat of a threat.
Right. Let's out of this quick.
And I say somewhat because
The freedom of a
We're
wanderer.
evenly matched. Guess we better stay on our
10%
toes.
close
Yeah.
combat.
Still up. Observe the enemy. Pop. Take this.
Boink. Oh my god, 218 from her? That's crazy.
3 enemies left. We can do this.
Let's punch this guy. Ooh, critical. Nice. We're going to...
Maybe
Can
not.
I check my stats here? I don't think so. Well, in that case, we're just going to do that to him.
Stand ready.
Ma-na-na-na. I feel like this guy's more dangerous than the other goblin guy. Oh, nice. And then actually, I can perfect punch him and just kill him outright. Hell yeah.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
Because using perfect punch doesn't actually use any MP, we can just heal with, like, medicine. Basically, it effectively just uses money to cast it, rather than anything that would actually be important to us. We're gonna try and just make our way straight there,
It's all
killing whatever random guys on the way. That is the exit. What? Oh, do we not have to actually crawl through that hole? Oh, we just go this way. Okay.
I don't think we can avoid a fight here.
Alright. How's that?
Yeah, good work.
This could be our chance.
Strike fast.
Then I think it is worth it to sit here and kill these guys.
Let's charging in.
Still up.
At least until,
Right there.
like, because we could maybe level up.
On you.
Only 2 enemies left. Stay sharp.
You can't run. I will fight with pride.
And it would be good if we leveled up to a point where they could just get insta-killed anyways.
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
'Cause I'm actually surprised that they're not getting insta-killed.
That'll do it.
'Cause they're... Wait, they're like level 16 or something though, aren't they? They're not low level. The other guys are like level 9. They're not like level 12, right?
No
Yeah, level 16, that's why. So I'd have to be like level 19 in order to straight up kill them.
We'll be okay.
Our usual
Oops.
time.
Well, I didn't mean to do it like this, but this guy's dead.
Tougher than I thought. Time for some close combat.
Whew, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
That's kind of funny.
There are some enemies left. Stay sharp.
We can't get
You
sloppy.
face the knight errant Halkenberg.
You can't run. Tougher than I thought. I will fight with pride.
I think we'll win this guy. That kills him, and then we just kill this guy. Yeah, they're like non-issues now. Complete non-issues.
There's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
Don't get too relaxed. You monk.
So we can just take all of these guys out really, really easily. Ooh, that was a crit. That's big.
Still here?
Is everyone all right? Right there. May yet cling to life.
With these fit, he did it. Not
Great
bad,
job,
if I say so myself.
This archer is more dangerous than the other guys, but he dies all the same.
And that's that. Victory's ours.
Oh, rusted accessory. Not bad.
Satisfactory. Our foes are not vanquished. Be on your guard.
Nice.
Them all out. Battle's ours. Let's go. Not done yet.
You can't run.
Or does that kill that goblin? Nice.
Okay. Time for some close combat. Let justice prevail.
We're just gonna, I think, kill this one. Nice.
Satisfactory. Only 2 enemies left.
Let's see if we can't kill this Hexer. Nice. Now this other goblin definitely dies, right? I don't know why Hulkenberg does so much damage. I think she gets an auto defense at the start of battle because of her boots. But her weapon must just be really, really good. 166, I mean, yeah. This is just a very mediocre basic weapon. Oh man, remember when we had to fight these guys, like... Remember when we had to fight those guys, like, legitimately? And this room actually looked dangerous?
I'd say we're evenly matched, which means you've got this.
Yeah, the level 16 guys we can't do anything about, really.
As long as we're careful, I think we'll be fine with these.
But we can take care of them. Yeah. Just like Galactus said, as long as we're careful.
Let's charging in.
We should be fine. See if we can't kill this Hexer. Nice. That's it, Hulkenberg.
Only one left. We're clear.
I will hit a tough one. Right there.
That's the last of them. The wave's
So this stuff is kind of like what it's like going through mementos, I guess.
Remain steadfast. Some foes still draw breath.
I got everything on this floor. Yeah, I got like everything from this dungeon. It's just a matter of going, right?
As long as we're careful, I think we'll be fine with these.
Fucking hell.
That was brilliant.
At least they don't draw you into a
Stay
battle.
vigilant. These ones aren't messing around.
That's kind of nice.
I don't see anything we can't handle easily.
All right. How's that? Come on.
Amazing!
Perfect.
They look pretty weak.
Can we just go down? We're actually going to use one of these on me, just to full heal there. And then, what are we going to do for this guy?
What now?
Isn't he weak to wind or something? Is there any way to check? Maybe not. But let's just save here.
Yep.
We should almost certainly be able to take care of whatever's here. So let's, I guess, maybe go either mage or healer, I think. I think we'll keep on Seeker.
All right.
Because I don't actually know if this guy aggroes to that other stuff. But he should die, like, pretty easily, right? This is going to do a ton of damage.
The freedom of a
Then I
wild
can
creature.
do that, and then Hammer of Justice.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
I shall vanquish evil. Take
Hit him with this skill. Boom. That's big. Barely any damage. Perfect. We are just going to use this for everybody.
Thank you.
That puts him back up. Nice.
Sworn oath of knighthood.
She is now going to hit with, I guess, Hammer of Justice still. Doesn't matter if we use MP. Boom. Tons of damage. And because we're full health, Perfect Punch will do even more damage. Wonderful.
Okay. We can do it.
And
This one's yours.
oh, I did not mean to pass. That sucks, but whatever. Oh, of course it criticals her, man. It's fine. We just keep spamming Hammer of Justice, and it's dead. Way different fight this time. Way different fight. Amazing.
Okay. I'll strive for greater heights.
We will just put that point in strength. 2 points in strength. That's worth. Nice. So we got the horn. Perfect.
No.
I think it was an easy win.
All right.
Compared to last time, oh, that was so much easier.
True.
We've had the damage to defeat it for a while. It was really just the surviving part that was hard. Nice that we got a better weapon though. 96 to hit. What was that? 98 to hit. 97 to hit. Wow, really good to hits. Okay, so... well, that's everything, so we can just leave now.
Okay then. Got it.
And then the next day, if nobody wants to hang out, then we just do the next one. Which should be easier than this one.
All right.
It's an easy, but the Taros lies defeated, and we have the proof exactly. Someone from the Igniter shop asked for us. Yeah. Because that's the first thing we're going to do, is go back and report that to her.
So,
Guess we're splitting up.
Nice.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The age of the new king draws nearer, of course. I'm going to make sure that, yeah. I just wanted to make sure that the game audio is fine. Love with the little loading icon. Oh, somebody does want to talk to me today. Stroll.
Say there.
Okay.
All right then.
So the first thing we're going to do is go here and turn in that quest. How many days left do we have? 3. Damn it.
you.
Here's the horn. Oh, that takes a time? Fuck. That's
Mission
fine.
accomplished, then. You'll have your reward.
I'd rather do this
I'll
than
let the
type to
merchant know
stroll.
to allow you through as well. I
Quest
think-
clear! Bullish embargo. Oh, that increases courage. Nice. And tons of money.
All right.
That's not too bad.
I knew an outsider would be perfect for slipping through the cracks. Clearly, you were the right man for the job. You should keep our supply lines flowing smoothly. Thanks for helping us sort this out.
Nice.
By the way, what do you say to more consistent work from me?
I would love more
Can't
consistent
imagine an
work.
elder could find an honest job in the city otherwise, but I don't much care what tribe you are. I'll always make sure you're paid properly for the work you do. Besides, keeping in contact with me might have its own advantages.
That sounds like
Have
a
you made up your mind?
wonderful proposition.
All right.
A wise choice. Fine then. You seem determined enough.
I don't even really have to think twice about that. Huh?
You heard nothing just now, right?
Well, she seems insistent, so I didn't hear nothing.
It's for the best. It was just the wind. I've got
I don't know what she was hiding in here, but it's probably just like a little cat or something cute.
However, I trust you won't be telling. If you do tell anyone, well, I'm sure you're sharp enough to imagine the consequences. Then we have a deal.
I don't need to know about that. It's fine. And a hint of trust beneath all the wariness she feels towards me. It's a new bond! Beautiful!
Iconoclast, Brigitte. Within her dwells
The virtue of the merchant. I wonder if that gives us a new...
Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power
a new thingamabob, or not.
may awaken.
Because we have to nurture, like, the gunner archetype, right? But we don't have a gunner archetype. If she gives us the gunner archetype, she gives us the merchant archetype. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. And now we can visit her shop. That only has, like, one expansion. Okay. Interesting. So we got merchant.
You'll pick up your next job here. Come back another day.
Come back another day. That being said,
What now?
we are absolutely going to see what on earth the merchant archetype is. Armed with cash-fueled almighty skills. Okay. Can increase battle rewards and provide out-of-combat support. That's actually really funny. I was joking when I said it effectively just uses money. This literally uses money. Wow, that's actually hilarious. It's actually really good, isn't it? Isn't it? Synthesis. I don't know. Oh, these are actually its synthesis skills. Okay. All reset. Removes nearly all beneficial effects from all enemies. That's not bad. And then fortune slots cost 777. Low hit rate, but deals critical physical almighty damage. I mean, almighty's pretty great, right? Deals weak physical almighty damage to one enemy, high critical rate. Increases the likelihood of receiving items after battles by 20%. Increases the effective consumables by 20%. Increases further if archetypes of the same lineage are present. And increases evasion against fire attacks. Level 9. Then level 20. Still smack from one enemy. What about... Because I haven't learned it, I can't actually kind of see what the next one in line is either. And what skills it might have. God, it takes a while for me to actually get a damaging skill on her, huh? This might not be bad just for gold attack. Literally just for the almighty damage. But leveling this up, I bet, is pretty good. Like, steals mag from one enemy. I wish I knew what damage type the abacus was. It's probably just blunt, huh? I think we might give it to Hulkenberg.
Fascinating. This
In any
all
event...
right.
Just thinking, in any event where we don't need... like, this stuff... like, if we don't need it, certain things like Lucky Find is just gonna be good to have on her, regardless, right?
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
Why not? Let's learn it.
I'm counting on.
Of course.
I don't know if that's the best decision.
I see.
But putting almighty skills on her doesn't sound like a bad idea. Yeah, let's change her over really quick, and then let's see what's down this line. So that and Lucky Find multiplies the effects of consumables by 2. Increases likelihood of receiving rare items after battles by 20%. Doubles the chance of dealing critical hit to an enemy. That's just pretty dang good. And then Almighty Beast increases Almighty attack by 20%. That's pretty good. Almighty is pretty strong. Because nothing can resist it. Yeah, okay, so that does do blunt damage. Sentinel Greaves, Squire's Bracelet, that's fine. We're just gonna keep her on Knight for now.
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
She has a lot of damage on it.
Is it? Amazing.
And then we're gonna see what the last version of this does for us. That should get our tolerance to level 2 as well, I think. Let's make it spicy just in case.
Yeah. Kind of weird.
Nope, it just fails pretty much unless you stick to the recipe. Wow, we didn't rank up tolerance. So you kind of have to stick to the recipe. That's fine. At least we know. At least we know now.
Time marches on.
It's only like 2 days left. So one of these days I'm gonna have to go to the desert. And then another one of these days I kind of want to see what we can do. Yeah. We're talking about the Tridia Desert. I'm gonna see if anyone needs to hang out with me today. If nobody hangs out with me today, cool, then we're going straight to the desert. Oh, you know, there's actually even a sale going on right now. Let's see if there's, like, abacus or anything at the weapons shop.
Hey, listen.
Let's see if you sell anything like that. No. Let's appraise these weapons and stuff, though. Silver lance, rusted accessory. That's fine.
Now then.
Sell that iron sword. Sell the silver spatha. We have 2 of these cooling staves, so let's just sell 1. And then we have the Demon Slayer pike, so we really don't need this silver lance. We'll just sell that. So we have 3 of these. That's actually not bad. Those are pretty good food items. They restore 400 health.
Hey, listen.
And then now, gosh, what is the
Let's go.
closest thing here? Tavern? Apparently, wait, there was someone I could hang out with?
Now, how did I wind up here?
Oh, Stroll.
Yeah.
Will that rank it up? Party can now study Swordmaster.
Understood.
Let me see
What now?
the archetype tree really quick on Stroll. It would be this, right? Warrior would need to be rank 20 anyways. So what is it? It's like 11. Let's see what everyone else did really quick. Yeah. Yeah, desert. We're gonna spend that time with Stroll, I think. Because we can spend time with him. And then tomorrow, for sure, we're doing the desert. I don't know if this will increase our bond with him, but in the event that it doesn't, that's fine, because the next one should, and then we get Swordmaster.
No.
This may seem unreasonable, but...
Truth is,
Yeah, so we're coming over here to, like, beg for his help, effectively.
No. Yes.
Yeah, he's not really budging. Didn't think so. If fate was cruel to them, they could not rise above it. Should they not hold themselves to higher standards? I'm afraid I'm under no obligation. He's really not under any obligation to treat these people any differently. We'll ask of your aid.
Obviously.
Hmm.
Worry not.
But I'm sure I must have come off rather harshly, but it's not as though I have no sympathy for you. Abandoned by your parents, shunned by your relations, left to the harsh truths of the royal capital too young. It's a pity. Yet you won't help him.
Stop.
I got a lot of mag for saying that. Got a lot of mag for standing up for our boy Stroll.
I'm sorry. No. Yes.
You're rebuilding your great house? Yeah.
Yes.
You're ruin that human rot? Yeah. House? Palliatus. Heard you've been living off the generosity of the noble families who respected your lord parents. Yeah, Stroll, are you gonna rise above? Excuse my interruption, but did you just say inheritance? When the village was destroyed, I don't recall any mention of one. So you were unaware of it? I suspect as much, given our conversation the other day. Your father would have kept it separate from the estate. This I have no doubt, though I couldn't begin to say how or where. So there's like a secret inheritance?
Well then.
Yeah. Hey, so.
Hey, oh, alright. Not burden you with a wild goose chase.
No.
We'll do this together.
Thank you.
Lots of mag for standing up for my boy. Would have lost if you hadn't been here to keep me calm. I've avoided this for too long, rather. It's time to face the ruins of my home head on. Sure, Stroll, but we can't do that today, so...
No.
Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumber within thee has come to blossom, bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny. Oh, we did rank up! That's actually really great. I was
Like you to come, but
fully expecting to not rank up, but it's really good that we did. It's very, very good that we did. Hope you'll find the inheritance your parents left to you. All they'd hoped for was that you would come into your own worthy house. Be so proud of how wise beyond your years you become. Your father especially, you're just like him in that respect. Nice. That's basically all Stroll has. So we've got to, like, help him rebuild his family name and his honorable legacy so that he can help his people. That's cute. So, Swordmaster here. Obviously, Warrior needs rank 20. We might focus on that. So, I'm going to equip Warrior on him.
In the name of justice.
And then... Gosh. Hulkenberg really does do way more damage, huh? I think we'll stay on Seeker for now. But let's check out... what this does, Swordmaster. So obviously... oh man, looks kind of sick. Round slash deals weak physical slash damage to all enemies. That's pretty good. Rising Slash deals medium physical slash damage to all enemies, and then deals heavy physical slash damage to all enemies. So he's more about doing damage to everybody. Ooh, martial lore though. Increases basic attacks power by 50%. That's really strong. Especially with this, like, increases slash attacks by 20% if I get this. So warrior is like single target, swordmaster's like AoE more or less. Interested in seeing what the next one is. But yeah, we would need to get warrior to rank 20. So let's focus on that. And now, hopefully we still have the materials that we need. But we will make this. Yes, and then we will just follow the recipe.
Next up. Oh, right.
No.
Because I think we actually get more tolerance for that. Yeah, we get 3 tolerance instead of 2. But we have reached rank 2 in tolerance. Which is pretty good.
Why, that's...
And now today, if we're able to, we're just gonna go to the desert.
marches on,
No matter what's
and
up.
the age of a new king draws near.
Even if Hulkenberg wants to talk to us, even if the one lady wants to talk to us, we're going to the desert.
The announcement
And then we can just turn in the quest. We can turn in the request whenever. Yep, they're talking about the coronation. It's going to be tomorrow. Something or another. Or not coronation, but rather that one guy's. Thanks to this grand announcement happening tomorrow. It sure is. Build strength for the Sanctist announcement. Yeah.
All right then.
Let's go.
Let's go to the tavern, because that is somehow the fastest fast travel point we have. What did everyone do today? I just want to make sure.
How did
I
wind
think
up here?
some people can spend time with supporters. Lots of people just spent time in town. Funny how some people just slept through the day. But we are in fact going
Come off it.
to take our way to Tradia Desert. Yeah, actually, she's right. Let's buy some information from the Honeybee Inn. The informant there.
Let's go.
I completely forgot that we didn't buy that. But that would be good.
What is amazing? Want in on this?
Travelers and cargo arrive at Grand Trad after making their way through the desert. Consequently, there's no shortage of people who've been attacked while traveling through it. They're harassed on the journey by swarms of Valmo and giant monstrous birds. The threats too numerous to name. The worst of the man-eater Mangela. I think that's the thing we're supposed to kill. This breath burns like fire. It also spreads a foul poison. Fire magic is ineffective against it. Okay. Ice magic is effective against it. That's good to know.
Amazing. What is it?
Weak to ice. And it does fire and, like, poison, but
Say there.
we should worry more about the fire than anything else, I think. Yeah, Seeker's weak to fire. Warrior resists fire. Hulkenberg doesn't care. So we'll probably sit on Mage,
Of truth.
because Mage
All right then.
Let's go.
isn't weak to fire, first off. And secondly, can use ice. That reminds me, the lady gave us
What now?
a different igniter. Cinder igniter? Target Mage Fire, Mage Wind, Mage Light, Mage Devotion. What does Mage Devotion do? Highest igniter. What does that do? Weak HP recovery for all allies. That's actually really nice. We get just about everything here with that. Because I don't suppose we'll need wind for this area.
Come off it.
Hey. Yep.
So we'll go do that. Dradia Desert entrance. We are going to save. Big fat SylViiVods. There we go.
This place.
This is where we are going to explore today. So this place should be even easier than the Goblin area, from what I understand.
Yes.
Present times make the capital a popular travel destination. We cannot stand idly by. This bounty apparently leads a pack of wild dogs, but something called a mandula. Oh, it's the mana core. Did it approach because it sensed us? Looks like it checked up on us and then ran back. Just focus on smaller critters that can't ignore us forever. Kind of checks out. We take out everything else. Some bounty requests require a number of enemies to be killed before you can fight the main target. Okay. Once you've defeated the required number of enemies, the bounty will appear. Make sure you're prepared for the real fight to begin. Okay. Well, that's fine, because we need to explore this desert anyways. Oh my gosh.
Draw steel.
Oh man, we destroyed that, huh? We're just gonna spend time mapping this place first. And then we'll deal with everything.
They look pretty weak. Let's mop this up quick.
Die. We can take those guys out pretty easily. We're just gonna skim the corners here, or skim the wall here, and then fill everything else out after that.
Yep, we're safe. We got this. Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing around.
Come back! Oh,
There they go.
wanted to get that. Because I mostly just want to make sure that we're not going to miss any items like this, or like chests. What did I get? I didn't even see what I got. Yeah, okay, there's a chest up there. Don't need to fight every random monster. But it looks like we've about circled. No, actually, we have a little bit more to go. But we have these boxes. What's in the box? Damascus Shamshir. Oh my gosh. That is a much better greatsword for Stroll, right? From 110 to 142. Hell yeah, Stroll. That's why we're doing this first.
Draw steel. We are spotted.
Ah, we don't need to draw steel. We're fine.
You could do it.
Could be a good idea to take out all of those random... What's-its? All of these worms, because they actually give pretty okay experience. Nice, we got a gold beetle.
Yeah, nice work.
Like, they don't give no items. They give a bunch of mag. They actually give pretty okay experience.
Exemplary.
There's one following me. There we go.
Hey, great job.
I think that is actually leveling me up kind of well, right?
What now?
We'll know if they go and hit level 18.
Oh, I think they see us.
It's not the normal XP I'm really worried about. It's actually the
What now?
AXP, right? Let me see the archetypes. Yeah, I only need like 94 to actually level up my archetype really quick.
We've been spotted. On your guard.
And one of these worms gives 12.
Impressive as ever.
I knew you.
So you actually get a lot of AXP.
We are spotted.
Let's open this box. What's in the
You're
box?
so lucky.
Amethyst. Okay. Yeah, we're just shaving this fog down.
They saw us. Pose, everyone.
There's a cat in the middle.
I admit, it feels
Yeah,
good
Stroll
to
hit
get
level
something
18. Vulkenberg will probably hit level 18 as well very, very soon if she hasn't already.
clear.
It's actually really good for just leveling. Gaining power. Yeah, mage hit rank 8.
I continue to grow.
These guys like I don't know if they respawn. They kind of look like they do.
I think we're in the clear.
They spawn very, very quickly if they do. This is not a horrible place to
I
like.
think we're in the clear.
You could sit here for like an hour and just grind. Okay, let's fight these. They're very, very weak, so we just kill them outright. Which is very, very good for us. I don't know how they're hurt. But they are. That's weird to me. Boink. 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 Mage is really good for just like killing groups of enemies like that.
They saw us.
Impressive.
And then the last group is all the way over there. Let's save at the cat first. Perfect.
Yep.
And now we kill these. Okay.
Look,
Headed right for us. Is that peril? Is it just gonna auto start the battle? I think so. There it is.
all right.
The manticore. It's not really a manticore. It doesn't have a goat head. The worms and this guy, the people in the town are essentially trapped. One certainly expects beasts in the desert, but for something like this to appear, yeah, it's kind of mean looking.
Stay present and focused.
Get ready.
Get ready. Should be able to deal with it just fine.
Are you prepared? I'll cut you down. Let's
Oh
see.
yeah.
Come forth, royal soul.
Weak to ice, right? Right? Boink.
Their weakness.
And then
You're opening up.
we will use this
All right, let's
to
go.
lower its defense. Boom. What's it doing?
That's triggered.
Oh, that just decreases our defense. Okay.
Poison.
Poison needle. Ow.
Stroll's poisoned. We don't hear him. Right on.
Ooh, nice criticals.
It's okay.
That was actually really big for those criticals.
Freeze.
You hit their weakness.
I think it just dies this turn. Oh, I can't use that due to an ailment? Fuck. We'll just get rid of poison then.
I owe you. I can't afford to hold back.
Multiple ailments.
And then we will slice her again. Be funny if we crit. Nope.
I will fight. I won't hold back.
We'll just do that, and she might just kill it with an auto. Yeah, she does. That thing was even weaker than the other guy.
Good. Tis done. However,
But yeah, that's actually a really good place to just like sit there and like grind out levels for a little bit.
yes.
Right.
Alright, that is done. We should absolutely head back now. And with that out of the way,
Hey,
it's basically just time for that coronation now. Or, I keep saying coronation. It's not a coronation, it's just whatever that guy has planned. And then we can actually turn in the quest a little bit later.
All right.
Angela, Sarah's in the desert, so that bounty is all ours now, yeah. We can just collect that whenever. That doesn't take any time, I don't think. Unlike doing the one quest, but that quest at least gave us another
Now then.
archetype. I should have spent some time leveling there. I should have done that while I was there, but I didn't.
It would seem that disaster was averted.
I could reload my save and do that,
Right then. Today's Forden's big announcement.
But I don't think I care enough.
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes
We'll
down
just
in
level it
history.
whenever we get more blue like guys that we can just mow down. We'll just do it then. Because if we also do it when we're a higher level, then we'll get even more XP for him.
Ladies and gents, lend me your
And by that
ears.
point, we might have even more like others that we want to do too.
Has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
Okay.
So it really is His Majesty.
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
Yeah, we all know that's a lie.
Even me, if, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what we know, shall we? First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much.
Yeah.
The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Hold on.
Hardly inspiring from that face, but it's fine.
Against all these upper crusters. Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table. Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
But hold on, you mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word. Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
Yeah, I mean, for a town crier, he really does his job
I
well.
heard the
I'll tell you
announcement.
what.
The church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent and shall abide by them.
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Had they rushed a
Yeah.
coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news too.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that too was part of His Majesty's magic. Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
Huh. I suppose
Is that a problem?
that could be a
It was
problem,
second
but
in the standings. Any strikes against him will be likewise disrupted.
Turn me into a Minecraft villager.
I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength. We appear to be at an impasse.
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
Oh my god,
Something
why?
happened.
Why is it always with Maria?
I checked her room and she isn't there. She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
I'll go look for her.
You will? When I think of what might happen to her.
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
Why is it always Maria? Maria's always running off. Come on, Maria. This ain't the time.
Where?
There's diddlers out here, Maria. You can't. If I was Maria, where would I be? I would be...
All right, Betsy.
Oh, you know what? Maybe while we're out here, we can actually...
Let's go.
Go turn in that bounty. Hell yeah, let's do it. Nice.
We did it.
We did it. No me hicimos. That increased our courage. By how much, though?
All right.
4 points. Nice. That's not level 2 courage, is it? No. Okay. Popularity's going up. Subjugate a bounty monster hunter. That's a good achievement. I like that achievement. Is there another one? Nope. So we did all the bounties we can do right now. That's fine. Now we should just continue looking for Maria, I suppose. I suppose, and I propose, and I dispose? I transpose. Everyone who knows. I mean, we have no idea where we're looking, where we're going for, right? Maybe she went to, like, the catacombs or something? Where could she possibly want to go? Maybe this way? Guess we just have to look. Can't use, like, the fairy vision? Whatever the heck it is. Thought I heard something.
All right.
There's the yellow, like, quest icon shows, like, this way, but surely she didn't go outside the city. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. We should probably check the rest of the city before going outside of it. I don't think I see her anywhere here. So let's just keep going. Maybe Gallica knows good places to look. We should talk with her. No? Just Maria, please be safe. Well, if there's anywhere she could have gone, it would have been down these alleys, right? First and foremost. What the heck is that? Is that a dog? I can hardly tell what that is. She would have had to have gone, like, that way? Wait, why did I turn orange there? Oh, it's just whenever I hold down the like, magic button. Kid! Kid doesn't know. Oh, there's a gold beetle over here. I will take that. Unidentified core. Great.
It's terrible.
What is it?
Hey, listen. Unstinking believable.
What is this place?
Sorry. Hey!
saw her go through the back alley. Ooh. To the Grand Cathedral. That's where I was thinking if she went to like the... Man. If she went to the catacombs, I'm gonna be pissed because that was the first place I went to look. Okay. Probably here somewhere. We did ask the right woman though, which is cool. That was kind of just out of sheer luck. You. Surely you have seen a girl. Hmm. So the guy has seen her.
Huh? Why?
Everyone's worried about you, Maria.
Sorry. Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely. One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray, and he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral is broken?
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. But I know... Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again. Hasn't he?
He's dead. Hate to break it to you, Maria. But he's dead.
Lonely.
It's best that you know.
How has this ever been?
He's dead.
But I have to be strong.
He died. I watched it. I watched it happen with my own eyes. It was quite sad.
I can do it.
He's dead.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
We'll go home.
Leave?
We'll eat some enchiladas.
The king and princess.
Everything will be alright.
And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
That's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
Speak for yourself, Stroll.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
It'll work out.
It'll work out somehow. I'm sure of it.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
Ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. The prince told me that once. Why I say it must be king and not queen, Maria!
I understand.
Get on my shoulders. We'll go tout you around.
Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
You may be right, but much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
Of course we have to try. Claw our way up those rankings.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you have me worried sick.
Sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria, yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together.
I want to forge a bond with Fabienne. Let me do it. I'll forge that bond so hard.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
By the king himself. I mean, it's like that one bird lady, the like angel woman said, you know, you can duel, right? Just can't be an assassination.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content
Yeah.
ourselves with rest and recovery.
That's why there's a separation of church and state.
Sorry, did I wake you?
Yeah, you're yawning as loud as fuck, Stroll. Keeping me up all night, making me think about boys and kissing boys, and make me think about boys and kissing boys.
Is it?
Just thinking in circles again. I'm not awake enough for this. Try to calm your mind.
Don't be so tense.
Fair enough.
Easy enough to say.
I suppose if I have any real weaknesses, it's that I don't know how to relax. That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Want to read it?
If you don't mind, since we finally some room to breathe.
And since he can't sleep, he might as well read some of it.
Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions. Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a Kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking.
Literally just said,
like
be a democracy.
You suppose there's some common inspiration? Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you.
I guess that's
I've been
interesting.
So fixated on killing Louise.
I wonder if the king is like basing
Maybe we could look into whether that's really
that
the only way to
entire
lift the curse.
contest based off of like this book,
Think I'll give it another chance. Wait,
or at least the idea of democracy.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
6:23, Arbor's Day. Early morning. Early morning.
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to
Rise on a
rise
show of a
for the
lifetime.
show of a
Ooh.
lifetime. To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom. And we call it the Tournament for the Throne. Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials. First, we have the Exhibition of the Brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win.
I mean, I feel like we've done that twice already, but that's cool. It's like a contest that we're gonna have to go and like be a part of.
Stroll? Why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
I mean, we already knew that, though,
Attack took
right?
place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
We have little choice but to hope it's not.
I don't think so. If for no other reason, then I think Luis would still believe that, like, that spell is of use to him.
That reminds me.
Why would he destroy such a complex and useful curse?
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now.
It's state-sponsored popularity contest. That's so
I like
funny.
a bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels. But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. What are we supposed to do?
Just gotta win that unfair contest. We get the people's attention.
Couldn't we get the people's attention somehow?
How do you mean?
If we make ourselves too obvious, we're likely to have an even harder time getting close to Luis.
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us? Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there. This could be just the excuse we need to get close to
Because of course Luis will also be in the contest, right?
So long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I see. An undercover operation, is it?
That's right, because Luis doesn't actually even know that we're part of this stuff.
Hold on a second.
Oh.
Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
I think it's fate.
No point fighting my fate.
Your courage is admirable.
Right. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a great plan. Does it not? Banner, get the attention. Even if we, like... I was just thinking about winning the tournament, but getting close to Luis and finding that scripture for the scroll, the magic. The magic shizzle McNizzles. That is also very, very good. Should go on the same path he did. Are you really set on running off again? Yes.
Yes. I've got a job to do.
Huh. Familiar words. I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
What's the competition?
It's a big grand race to see who will be the next king.
Whole country will be watching. They sure will.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow, Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
You have your first
Woohoo!
advocate, it seems.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the
Number
throne
one
now,
fan. There we go.
Your Majesty.
That's the plan.
Let's start.
That's the spirit.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You'd be a good king.
Aw, thank you, Maria.
Thank you for your support.
Yeah.
Now, we'd best get registration out of the way, but we'll need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Judging by this specified deadline, we're unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
Maybe we can find ourselves a sponsor.
Place, right?
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tournament for the throne.
Aye? Bit young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
I'm the one entering.
You? Really?
I've not heard of any age restrictions. There a problem?
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
Ah, an elder. Now
You're just
that I
not
think
gonna let
of
me
it,
register?
Weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort? Thought I heard they were all wiped out. What? We got a deserter turning up?
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Could swear I've seen you before, too. Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
Damn straight.
That was a close one.
That was kind of a close one.
Obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you. And you're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral. Don't be late.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay. If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
Well, I wonder if we can find a human.
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties.
If
on
nothing
monsters the
else.
guards can't handle. Let's take a look.
Maybe it'd be better to find something once we got there, but...
Looks like everyone else had the same idea.
Yeah.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out. But which? Bigger is probably better.
Hang on. There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
Are you not here for this tournament, then? It's slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see. Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme. A villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
This might just be perfect.
Do you have any idea who that is? That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. He'd make short work of a scrawny little urchin.
Oh my god, this guy's got style. What is with his leopard print fucking suit? Oh, I fuck with it so hard. This dog.
Bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
Man, everyone's trying to just drag us down.
Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
Well, realistically, we don't need to win.
Maybe it's because we don't actually have to win.
Sharp as always, Captain. Don't worry, I'll explain everything later.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Ho there! Are you really taking the bounty on Heisme? You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight?
Damn, somebody around here that puts respect on our name.
Pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barden, a guard captain from Atira, a town to the south. The bounty on Heisme is up at my behest.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children. Selling them off, some say. If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms. We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
I see. Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it. A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
We want to help you.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming.
We don't have to win the tournament so much as we just have to get the public's attention and approval and get close to Louise. Winning the tournament doesn't make you king.
Well, no backing out of this now. You sure this is what we want?
Way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our place?
I guess that's
I think His Royal Highness would do the same thing we're doing.
Somehow. You go on and accept the contract.
That's good thinking, Stroll. Fledgling the history experience. Speak of as king, you make me sick to my stomach. Where's that bounty counter? Is it not there? Can we just grab it off the board? Look at the window.
Hey.
Martira.
Let's focus.
For Heisme. Woo! 100,000 blinkos! And it increases courage.
Let's call it.
Nice. Okay, okay, things are starting to pick up. We got this, like, tournament of kings.
No registration issues, I trust?
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
The kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements. How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
Hulkenberg, I am not convinced.
Sure about that.
No, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Well,
Okay. Okay, Hulkenberg. You know what? I trust you completely. I trust you completely. Unwavering confidence and trust in my ally right now.
It's only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem.
Wait, hold on. What did she say? I've just resigned from the Knight's Order. Oh, I see. So she quit the Knights so that she could do this, I guess, but she's still, like, a knight.
You didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
It was not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now.
I can see why she'd want to leave then. She doesn't care about serving the Church so much as she does, like, the Royals. Probably rest. Can I help though? I'd like to help in the kitchen. Oh, it's not gonna let us, huh? Is it even gonna let us out? No. Okay. We'll just go upstairs. Sleep. Sleepy sleep time. Actually, can we... Can't even check Maria's room.
What?
Aw. Okay. And now we can call it a night.
Good night.
Can I come in?
Of course you can come in, Maria. You want to read our book? Want to read some more?
Want to read some more?
Not today.
Oh.
You're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So
Oh, what is it?
I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
I won't tell her.
Alright. I won't tell her.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it?
Yeah. Aww.
Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
I don't want to promise. But I'll just say wait for me.
Wait for me.
Yep. I'll be waiting. The next time I see you again.
I don't want to make promises that we can't keep.
This one's important.
Aw. Promising returns. Maria's waiting for us to return home and regale her with tales of strange and distant places we visit. No deadline, and we get a
I never
roast.
got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
Bam, I got all the ladies in my room tonight.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
Truly are devoted to him.
Devoted to him, aren't you?
I suppose I am at that. A guiding oath of 12 years is not easily cast aside. But that book, we met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you
Oh,
recall?
yeah. I do.
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned.
Banned utopian novels.
You needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stunned them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two?
You can read the whole damn book if you want, Hulkenberg. But I do like that slowly but surely you do get little and little
So it is a fiction written as if a
excerpts
personal
from it.
account. This
It's really
chapter seems
cute.
to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this
By
country,
democracy.
one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts.
Yeah,
Had
they
our
wouldn't be a big fan of
lands
that now, would
embraced
they?
Such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, it's not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose. 'Tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
The more you know, reading Rainbow.
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
Time marches on. Sure does. I wonder how long you have to save the Highness. I assume fucking forever.
Juna! Lady Juna!
Lady Juna? Oh no, she's hot! Why is the town crier, like, up there with her? Oh my lord. She can be queen. I don't care. New wife acquired. Oh, why is she singing? Oh my god, it's actually a good song! I was not expecting this song to actually be really good. I bet in Japanese, it's probably, like, better even. Because they kind of have to translate it, right? So not... Things don't really line up as well. But that was pretty good. Oh my gosh, her face looks a little alien. Her forehead's massive. Her in-game model looks better. My god! She is so pretty.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne.
Man, Town Crier is a lofty role, I guess.
Complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty
That's not
peaks,
news to
we
us, but
arrive
this
in the
is.
Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Alterbury Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest
See.
to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78 Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden! Victory to Sanctifex Borden!
It's not as if this, like I said before, it's not as if winning this tournament wins you the throne.
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Giddo!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still.
There are 99 slots open. 97 of them are Sanctifex. The other 2 are you and Luis. A lot of people are wondering that.
Alright, settle down! At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering? Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
Alright.
Yeah, that's
For
fine.
those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound!
Him? So he was one of Luis's men?
The fallen king embraced sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea.
Oh my god. They let a hippie in the race.
It's Milo Maurizio.
I love all these random people.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Exactly. Free drinks for life.
I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
They're not a fan. But that's fine.
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
Yeah, we need a ride.
Last, I say! Wait! How'd you behave?
Oh my god, it's massive.
A land runner? It's quick! Wait, it's headed right for the... It'll crash! Whoa!
Well, that's one way to break.
What the heck is that? Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
Oh, isn't she a marvel, chums?
You dolt! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you fool. It was bad enough when Luis did it the first time. That feckless, shameless old fool!
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all.
Right! I pull out a full roster.
I wonder if there's more to that crier than meets the eye.
Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown! For the people, for the throne! Let the games begin!
We must take to the road.
Come on! So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible.
I guess it's quick. Faster than the competition for sure. Nice. Oh, and up! I ended up standing out more than I expected. I've gained a lot of interest, but I only consider this a part of my mission to aid the prince. We would, in fact, possibly relinquish our throne to the prince. Is this our carriage, quote-unquote? That's really funny. Then, I seem to be doing as much. You're just as crazy as this runner. Take that as a compliment, little lady. Now, let's have some coordinates for this little test run. I see, I see. What is happening right now? In an old castle town, don't you think? Should be a way south. Down there? That is a ways away from where we actually have to go. Okay. Sheesh.
Let's see.
Desert camp. Resting spot, yeah. It's like 3 resting spots, and then here? 4 days, 3 nights about.
Spectacular.
Does feel like a long time. Just getting from one place to another. Yikes. But it's okay.
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
I don't even know who that pilot
So this
is.
how you used to talk with the driver. Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Ha! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that.
Well, at least he's not in it for the money.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chin wag.
Brilliant.
Yeah, you want an excuse to go ride this thing all over the country? It is pretty amazing.
It's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite
I didn't even see his wings.
everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
Oh, machinist.
What?
He's a master engineer.
If
of
we
course,
can get a bond with him, I think that gives us Gunner, right?
But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
Meow, meow, meow. Noble District Underhall.
Neurus, are you there? I'm coming in.
Just hammering a circle.
Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
Too much to do.
As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But, pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
I think maybe he did sell it, Hulkenberg. I think maybe he did sell it.
Good God.
Or that's it.
Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Nuras, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
Why did he hide it from her to begin with then?
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable!
That's funny.
I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile!
Aw.
Baloney, brazen court engineer, butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady. But leave the value runner alone.
Look, this runner...
Ben.
Is fully operational. Is it? Then I
He is,
suggest you cooperate. For both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow.
He's
and bring
fucked.
it to the ground
There's no better way to put it.
as soon as you can.
What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where last I heard? So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay His mercy.
Understood.
So that's the gist of it. That's kind of fun.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the
Duck.
fastest gauntlet runner
Because he's
in
a
the
bird
kingdom.
man.
Why, probably the world. I think. Maybe. discouraging. All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
If we die together. That's reassuring.
Well, if we die, we all die together.
Ha! The boy's bold as brass.
It is not an invitation, you don't. Eyes on the road.
Don't go looking for death.
So we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
We sure do.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brilehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet...
That's the long and
should
short
make
of
us
it,
snap.
Stroll. Yep. So where is our bounty?
And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, it is just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's.
Exactly.
I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I think it's perfect.
I think it's a perfect idea. Makes sense, doesn't it? The bounty's Heisme, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet, it is strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then
I
again,
think men
our
are
aim is beyond
true
the
monsters.
ambitions of any other aspirant.
I said it.
Our fate rests
Are
in
men
this
not
plan
the
of
true
yours.
monsters?
Thank you.
What is a man but a
Sure,
miserable
trust
little
isn't
pile of
misplaced.
secrets? So is it just gonna skip 4 days, or what is up with that?
Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
That's nice.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together.
That's true.
So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
Yeah, I would like to get a bond with him going so we can unlock the gunner. Maybe put Stroll on that, because I think it might be a Pierce, like, damage dealer. Strictly, like, Pierce damage dealing. So, yeah. This is the engine room. Take your time and have a look away while you're around. Yep. Stairs to cockpit. Cockpit. Didn't want you going overboard. Oh, I guess I kind of see. To the end of the gauntlet runner. An accidental entry. Guess we can check the engine room, probably, huh? What's in here? Toilet! What do you mean? There's nothing more pressing than taking a shit. There are more pressing matters at hand, my ass.
What's this?
There's some mellow milk and fragrant spice. I wonder who brought them here. I could use these for cooking. checking the pantry was a good idea. Washroom, toilet, washroom. This room's made for bathing. Can we really just hop in mid-ride and take a real bath? That I could use. Were you just gonna stride up and strip nude? Where do you think you are? Unacceptable. It's a bathing room! No running water. How is there no running water? How am I supposed to bathe in a bathing room with no running water? The gall of some people. Ate from a bookshelf, cooked a meal, did laundry, cleaned the runner slab. Yeah. Cloth covered device. Okay, can we check out the engine room? Is that like a... That's what Gallica wanted to do. There's upright cleaning tool. These are the things we can do, right? We can read, cook a meal, do laundry, clean the runner, or just sleep. But Gallica wanted to see this. It's like a beating heart. Damn, look at those pistons. At least I think they're pistons. It's kind of hard to tell. Take your life. Used to be you'd take your life in your hands when you traveled the wilds. Then, yeah, thanks to these. Runner's actual legs are based on a colossal beast made for zero momentum loss, even on the roughest terrain. Yeah, we'll learn about your dream another time near us. Still plenty about the old girl that's work in progress, but by the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks. You just watch. They have pointy noses. At least he does. He's got a very pointy nose. I'll be sunset, but it'll be sunset for long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night, can't run in the dark. The old girl needs her rest as much as we do. I mean, if you put some lights on the front, maybe you could. Utilize facilities to obtain items, raise abilities, or do other things you wouldn't be able to do in town. Using the kitchen, read the books on the whip shelf, washing machine, other available will become, or other activities will become available over time. Okay. Okay. So since we're down here, what does laundry do? Increasing my max MP. That doesn't seem too useful, because we have so much MP. Cleaning the gauntlet raises max HP. I remember in Persona, doing either of those things wasn't particularly useful. Raising your maximum MP, I don't even think you could do. Oh, nice little animation. But depending on how much it increases your MP by... Feel drunk. Don't you vomit here. He is getting... sick.
Speaking of...
Fancy a meal? Hardly consider myself a chef of any great skill, but Stroll said he wanted to try some of the recipes he learned at the Hushed Honeybee. Oh. Food shelf? Yeah, this is the kitchen. Prepared meals can grant you various positive effects. Okay. Nice, so we got a bunch of recipes too. Oh my god, we got a ton of recipes. Let's wait before cooking. What does the bookshelf do? That one, this one? New World Travel Diary, Pride and Persuasion. What's Pride and Persuasion? May gain more eloquence? Gonna wait on that. New World Travel Diary. Gives us imagination. I think that's probably a good shout. Let's try the New World Travel Diary. Let's read that.
Actually,
So many things in this world which, very simply, I don't understand. Same, Gallica. Same here. Same here. You relate, huh? There's so much one needs to see firsthand to comprehend. Yeah, no? This time we're traveling for a mission, but if all goes well, I want to go on another journey where I'm free to do what I want. Sounds like fun. I don't know where we'd go, but I'm looking forward to it already. Of course, if I want to contribute further to whatever you do in the future, I'll have to keep working hard. Have anything I can do to help you out? Always encourage me.
what?
Let's go. Hey, ho, let's go. Hey, hey, all the way. What do you think? Was that good? That was cute. This conversation kind of went off in a unique direction, huh? Let's keep reading the book for a bit. Describes a new world. If a place other than this really exists, I'd like to visit it someday. Feel like my imagination has expanded after conjuring up various ideas together with Gallica.
All right.
Nice. Nice. Get that imagination up and running. A thick and creamy imagination. Still more of that book to read. Okay, so reading that book is a lot like reading books in Persona, I guess. They give a lot of points, but they're like finite.
Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Who you calling a short and peaceful respite? Desert camp. At night, the vast wilderness outside town is ensconced in darkness. Forcing your way through the unmarked terrain is very dangerous, even with a stalwart gauntlet runner. Instead, establish camp somewhere safe. You can resume your travels the next morning. While at an encampment, you can use any of the facilities on the gauntlet runner like usual, but you can also reminisce about the journey with your allies. Give it a try. Camping, yeah, our first time camping in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm kind of excited, but it'll be a long night, so why not spend some time relaxing with everyone? I think what we will do is save and quit, because I've got about half an hour before they go ahead and start working on the power lines outside, and I lose power for 4 hours. So I'd rather not get too invested any further. And this feels like a good stopping point. So I do thank you for watching. I feel like we got a decent amount done today. And we're really, like, cruising on our quest through this game. It's really cool, and I've really been enjoying it. So I do thank you for watching once more. And I will see you all next time. So take care, have a wonderful day or night, and bye-bye.